It is opening day in Connecticut for the 2022 archery season, and I am not in the woods. I am also not in the state of Connecticut. I am out here in Washington State at Joint Base Lewis McChord for work. I'll be wrapping up here around 4 p.m. local time. I will then be heading to the airport. I have a red-eye flight tonight to Philly, and then Philly to Connecticut. I should be on the ground at Bradley around 11:50, 12 o'clock. Get home. I already have all my gear prepped in the truck. I just got to change, or maybe I'll go to the tree stand like this. Get down to my spot that I'm looking to hunt and try to sneak in my first evening sit for the season tomorrow night. So I will see you guys in the woods. Made it back to Connecticut. Red-eye flight. Didn't get any sleep from Seattle to Philly. Had about a 3-hour layover in Philly and then another hour flight back up here to Connecticut. Got home, got changed out. I was not able to go to the piece of state land that I wanted to hunt tonight. It's probably the area that I've been getting the most action on my cameras. But I'm over here on a piece of new private property that I got over the summer. It's been having decent activity on the cameras, and a couple times I scouted here, so gonna slide in. It's not a far walk, and but I'm gonna be really tight to where I think they're bedding, so gonna try to be real quiet, get up a tree, and see if I can make something happen here on my first night. It's the second day of the season here in Connecticut.
Really thick in here. It's all a mix of greenbrier, just I don't know what this like little saplings, a bunch of maples. But I'll turn the camera around here and kind of give you an idea of what I'm looking at.
You might be asking, why is my camera not on my camera arm? Well, I forgot the plate to mount it to my pan head. So I'm pointing here where I think they're bedded, and then there's a trail that leads out of that bedding area over to some water to my right. Right about here is where I'm hoping to shoot. And just like I suspected, some deer started to move in the area that I thought they were bedded in. It took me a while to determine what it was just because of how thick it is, but eventually this doe decided to step out. So like I stated earlier, I forgot the plate to mount my camera to my camera arm. So currently I'm using the big camera via handheld, but at some point I'm going to have to sit it down so that I'm ready for the shot. As thick as it is in here, I don't have many shot opportunities, and I don't want to miss my first chance at punching a tag in the 2022 season.
down. I shot her at 20, and she only ran like 20 more yards, and I think I just heard her fall. It's so thick you can't see, but it sounded like I heard her fall and kick. That's where I shot her. I think that's where she's at. Alright, so I'm downloading the GoPro footage to my phone right now. And I'm gonna see if I got the shot. And if I do, I'll send it over to Pete and Dave and Bishop. See what they think. But I might see it laying. I think I can see white fur through the thick stuff where it crashed. I got my binoculars out. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, if it's not a deer, it must be a white rock, but there's like no other rocks in these woods, so I'm feeling optimistic. I wish I would have had the correct mount for my big camera, but I had to switch it out when we were out in Hawaii this summer goat and pig hunting, and I just been so damn busy with work. I forgot to switch it back, so I don't have the shot on the big camera, but we'll see what the GoPro has. I'm gonna sit here for about another hour in case another deer comes in, but I want to get down while there's still daylight and see if I can find her.
All right, I'm down out of my tree. I'm gonna walk over to my arrow and then hopefully have a doe down. I'm really confident and I'm optimistic, but I've been in this position before and it's the highs and lows. So I'm gonna see. All right, my arrow's coming right here. But you can see this stuff is so thick, but it's only like chest high. So I was up there, this tree here. So I had decent back cover, but she definitely knew something was up, and she was turning to bug out when I shot. So let's take a look at the arrow. Man, I can't get it out of the ground. Definitely has blood on it. Ah, there we go. So that sucker was buried. But all right, so I think I know where she crossed. I'm colorblind, so I am not good at tracking and finding blood. So I'm gonna go over here. Oh Jesus, I think I see her. Oh my gosh, she went 10 yards, 15 yards. Holy smokes. She's right here. She went nowhere. I mean nowhere. That's awesome. That might be the shortest distance I've ever had a deer go. Between 10 and 15 yards. And she died right away. I mean, I love these heavy arrows. I think I'm around 650 grains. First sit of the year, baby. First sit of the year. This is one way to start off the 2022 season. Really grateful to this landowner. He's a fellow veteran. Know him through the American Legion. And so grateful that he's letting me hunt his land this year. I'm going to be sharing this meat with him and his family. I'm traveling. I'm about to hit 80 days in a hotel this year so far for work, and it's the middle of September. So I don't have the time to get out. I don't have the time to hunt like I used to. So having some good pieces of private property this year, I'm optimistic, baby. I think this is no better way to start the season. So I'm going to get her cleaned up, get her gutted, drag her out of here, and start the processing tonight in the garage with some bush lights. So smash that like button, share us with your friends, and stay tuned for the next video.